Hi Aries, it's Jackie from Sacred Journeys. How's it going? Let's take a peek at the week coming up ahead. This is for June 12th through the 18th. And this is the second time I'm going to do your video. I had no idea that your video disappeared and it was relabeled as Scorpio. So sorry if you checked in earlier and it was reading as a Scorpio reading. Sorry about that, Aries. I don't know how that happened. There's been some weird stuff going on today. That's all I can say. So let's go ahead and do your reading again for this week. And I also want to let you know that I'm revamping the way I'm doing the videos. Instead of having a weekend reading and a week reading, I'm just going to combine the two. So you're going to have a longer reading, a little bit longer, but you're going to have 3 cards for Monday through Friday and 2 cards for the weekend. And then I'm also going to pull a couple cards from a couple different decks for more clarity or just a little different insight, okay? So here we go. So this is for Monday through Friday, the 3 cards. And then what do you want to show Aries for the weekend? Let's see what you want to show Aries. Oops, that one. Okay. So let's see what we got, Aries. Let's see what's going on. Okay, you got the Ace of Earth, 3 of Fire, and the Dreamer. That's nice. So the week's going to begin with new opportunities or to make money, new opportunities, maybe even an opportunity for you to step into your dream, to take a risk. The Ace of Earth is all about new beginnings. So this could be a new business, new opportunity, even a lump sum of cash coming in for you, Aries. And a scholarship for school. Maybe since the ending of school is here now, you may be approaching seeking scholarships. You may find out that you got an acceptance letter or a scholarship, something like that. It's something to do with a new start in this earthly realm. And it could be house, career, money, education, anything like that. And that seems really, it feels good. The Ace of Earth coupled with the 3 of Fire, this is talking about making the next step, going forward, making long-term plans. So this is really, it just feels good that with this Ace of Earth energy, it's giving you the opportunity and even the resources that you might need to take that next step. And this is, again, like coupled with the Dreamer, and the Dreamer is all about vision and taking that risk of faith, that step of faith, the risk, stepping into what you really want, Aries. So it feels like this week you're going to have some new opportunity to go where you want to go. Just be ready and receive it. Receive what's coming to you. That's exciting, Aries. And then going into the weekend, you have your Justice and your Queen of Fire. So this actually may be you. You may be the Queen of Fire, or you may be working with another fire sign, Sagittarius, Leo, or Aries, Sagittarius, or Leo, sorry. And then the Justice card, this is a calling to always kind of do the right thing, to make right choices, fair, ethical choices. And it's also, to me, it deals with a Libra. It could be the legal system, the legal weighing, balancing the scales, making sure everything's on the up and up. And it could be a Libra. This makes me think of a Libra as well. But really, first and foremost, it makes me feel like you want to make sure things are ethical and you're doing it right. You're doing it right the first time. You're dotting your I's, crossing your T's, especially if you are starting a new business and you're making plans for your future, long-term plans. You want to make sure that you're doing it right in the first place. You don't want to have to find out 4 months later that you made a mistake way back here when you didn't file that paper, or like if you're starting a business and you didn't file some sort of paperwork for the taxes, or you don't want to get down there and figure out, oh shit, I got to go back and do that. I mean, it just takes time away, it takes energy. And so it just feels like if you're doing something this week, especially with business, if it has to do with money, business, dealing with other people, something like that, you want to make sure that you're doing it right. So you might even want to consult an attorney to make sure that they can double and triple check everything so you don't have to worry. You don't have to find out later that there's something missing or something wrong, especially if you're dealing with other countries. If your company is international, there's so many hoops to jump through. So make sure that you take a little time on the front end so that way you know you're gonna be okay when so that nothing slows you down, I guess. Because once you start building momentum, you don't want anything to just kind of stop you in your tracks that could have been avoided had you done a little bit more homework. So it just feels like Aries, you have a lot going on. You have new opportunities for your business, your money, building that dream that you have. And so it feels also like it's time to really dial in your dream. What is it that you want? What have you been dreaming about? What have you kind of put on the back burner because you thought, oh, this is never going to happen? You know, sometimes discouragement can come in. And so I just ask that you would allow yourself to dream again, step into your dream again and live it, and allow that dream to draw you back to where you need to be. If for some reason you might have gotten derailed and even lost hope in your dream, now's the time. Now's the time to reignite your passion for your dream. The resources are here. You're going to have the financial stability, the resources available to you to live out your dreams. And you also have the Queen of Fire, which very well be you. It's almost like a calling to reignite your fire, to just allow yourself to be bathed in this energy of hospitality and love and warmth and graciousness and motivation and spontaneity and fun and laughter and graciousness, just like hospitality. That feels like there's something very magical going to happen this week. So allow yourself to be bathed, especially in this energy. Feels like maybe some of you Aries may be a little bit weary. And that's okay. We all get tired. We all get tired. Just got to rest, regroup, and step into your long-term vision. Step into that. And so let's see what that oracle cards want to say to us to complement this reading, Aries. This is from Doreen Virtue, the Daily Oracles. Let's see what they'd like to say. You guys want to show Aries. Oops. Let's see what they want to show you. Okay. Ground yourself. Ground yourself, Aries. That's a very good, with the Ace of Earth, that's a good idea too. As you receive financial stability or resources or whatever it is that you're receiving, it's an earth energy that you're receiving. So how much more appropriate would this be to ground yourself? So whatever it is that you need to do to ground yourself, whether to take a walk in the forest, swim in the ocean, do Tai Chi, whatever it is that you do for you to connect back into your spirit and your creator, take some time to do that. It's important. It really is important. I'm feeling that as well. Time just gets away from you. So if you can, the first thing in the morning, just take time for you, connecting the creator of all that is. And so let's see what this deck, Whispers of Love, wants to show us. Let's see what they want to say. Okay, what do you want to show? Aries, 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 Aries. Aries, Aries, Aries. One more shuffle. Oh, there you go. Embrace your emotions, Aries. Don't push down any feelings or judge your emotions. Just let them flow. Oh, and she's riding the Pegasus. Someone else got this card as well. Yeah, sometimes, Aries, we're so fiery and we're in a hurry that we don't really fully process the emotions that we're feeling. And that's not honoring them, because those emotions are very important. Um, they're indicators of what's going on around us. And so we need to slow down and feel that emotion so we can really be in touch with what's going on. If we always suppress emotions, we kind of deny what our heart is trying to tell us, and our body, and it could also be a way of processing an old energy that wants to be released, and it comes up as an emotion. It comes up through tears or anger or trembling or whatever kind of sensation, reaction, or feeling, an emotion you may be having. Just let it process through you, let it move through you. Don't hold it back, don't stifle it, because it's important for you. We have our emotions. They're kind of like, I heard it likened to the lights on the dashboard in your car. You don't want to ignore those emotions. You don't want to ignore those lights, because if you keep ignoring them, sooner or later, your car is going to just shut down, overheated, and it's not going anywhere, when it could have just been prevented when the first light came. So this is the same thing with us, guys. It's like when these emotions come, there's a reason for them. If we're stressed, if we're angry, if we're tired, our body and our heart and our energy bodies are trying to let us know, hey, something needs attention. Or so yeah, with everything that's going on, always be mindful of what your body and what your heart is trying to say, what it's trying to speak to you. Don't suppress it. Don't push it away because we're too busy. And so that's important, to ground yourself so you can hold space for your emotions. Don't just rush through the day ignoring yourself, ignoring your intuition, ignoring your heart. Okay, my friends. Well, that's what this week could possibly hold for you. Don't forget to check your moon sign and your rising sign, and let me know how this feels, the consolidated reading. If you like it, great. If you don't, if you can want me to continue doing weekend readings, let me know and I'll think about it. But right now, I feel like I want to just shorten the time I do videos. So I don't know. We'll just try this on and let me know how it goes. All right. Have a beautiful day. Bye, Aries. See you later.